to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will put it away to start this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers offense is on the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskers look to keep this drive humming. A run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. The screen. He can go. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this all...
Catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Ives. Heading to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
This offense is high octane, Boyd. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Wyoming was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Laramie. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Cowboys Nation who will enjoy this win. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease. It's Ives. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Working that left side now. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. Excellent Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very not a productive first down play.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
In Arizona.
The give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Hauls it in. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Close to the marker, it's Olsen. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Motion from the wideout. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
2nd down.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Huskers are on the move. They They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pop the draw. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's on. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that's in Arizona.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going back to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. They'll do the rest and make big gains.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hands it off. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights, good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Ives. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Makes the grab on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll go hurry up here. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as his offense continues to roll. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is, and on the final play of the 1st half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they're able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the ground. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Arizona comes out with another first down.
And Arizona.
Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Fafita. Looking left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got him. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Return runs out of bounds.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now he's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. step there with the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here's a hit. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Sets up the screen. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. Hunt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll go back to work on offense. Gonna run it. It's on. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Kia.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Quick spin on the run. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 64 yards right down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Parker. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Key. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the